Yeah?
Yeah.
Bet. Just for everyone watching the stream, Sakura eats bare ice cubes. Just lonely ice cubes.
Leave me alone, man. Just proves that I have strong teeth.
Do you think about the day? I am curious what's about to happen.
Yeah, gonna be very interesting. In the front we see Gap and
No way. What?
what happened? What yeah
No, he Coliban. Coliban.
uh,
Alright, we're on board with Gab. Turn one. Not the way I take it, but that don't matter. Up through a rouge, DRS on, goes over the grass. This is not the optimal line.
yeah, maybe
Not
the
sure
brakes are
what Gab
glazed
used
or
before the
something like
race.
that.
Ah, bro is not in Gran Turismo. Shut up. Gab being nominated for a possible pole position fighter. But as this lap looks right now, not sure he will.
We also have Brooke, Jonathan, Atlas, R7, Rice, Small Connor, J-Mac, Seth King, Wee Menace, Archie, Harman, and Adam on the flying lap right now.
Curious what Gab can do.
Yeah.
1:15.2 for sector 2. Was it the other way?
And now what lap time will Gab set?
That is a great last chicane.
1:34.7. And
Wait, you're
Harem
43. Oh yeah, wait, that's normal.
40. Yeah. And
Cryptic. with a 53.5.
You mean
The guy who said he wouldn't be able to
43.
show up.
And Adam close behind with
Small Connor invalidated his lap, I believe.
yeah.
A rise over the line, pole position in 43.3.
Whoa.
2 tenths in front of his house teammate R7 Cryptic.
Brookless
Corrupted.
has pitted. Brookless has pitted already.
As we're gonna see Johnson Mooney over the line. His deploy has been
King
used.
142.6.
Zev King is absolutely doing things I don't want to speak about. As we go on board with Nitro, who's already invalidated his lap before he even started. That is total class.
That's peak racing right there. Let's see.
He's slowed down already, so he's noticed he's invalidated his lap, I believe. I'm not sure how that happened, but why does your OBS have a black line for the stream?
What do you mean?
Oh no, wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Never mind.
I don't even use OBS. What do you mean?
Never mind.
And what can Nitro do?
Nothing, because he's invalidated.
I mean, the next
Small Connor, who sets a 43.4 as well, unnoticed, but
oh yeah, he did.
who's going to go over the line? It's 3 minutes, I believe. No, already set his lap. Haas, both already set their laps. Williams on a lap, I believe. Oh no, they already all set their lap. So nitrogen invalidated, so nothing's happening now.
We will see what Nitro can actually do now, I believe. Unless he pits. Of course. And he pits. Okay, yeah. Brookless on an outlap right now.
Says she split her finger. Not smart, but Atlas on the outlap as well. What the fuck was that?
No fuck.
Was that a fucking dinosaur?
There was supposed to be a car driving by, you know, the meow.
Nah, that's not it.
Yeah, I realized it now also, okay?
I can do a perfect imitation if you want.
Yeah, please. And while you were doing those noises, Atlas has gone out or is on the flying lap again. Yeah.
We see your Racing Bulls. Lap, Harmon, lap as well, Born. Red Bull over the... That's gonna be Brooks starting our lap.
Yeah, Atlas is
Let's
already
go on board with
it.
Brooke.
Okay.
Into turn one. Very tight hairpin. Shut up. Very tight apex there. Very corn taken beautifully by Brooke. Beautifully, Brooke is gonna get a toe from Nitrogen if he doesn't get out of the way. Will he get out of the way?
That is a
He
very
does not.
big if.
Nitrogen is sleeping. Nitrogen is sleeping. Nitrogen is sleeping.
We got it the first 2 times.
Nitrogen is cooked. Chopped.
But what was he thinking? He just refused to move and then tried to defend.
Brookless into sector 2, purple sector 1, already down to 30% battery, which is
it's
terrible.
Yeah, but
as the deploy already goes on, soon.
Can we talk?
Brookless is cooked.
Yeah, can we talk about what Nitro was thinking? He's on an outlap and he defended.
Absolute fuck all.
Well, that's yeah. That's an interesting strategy.
Brookless going over the curtain. Validation.
That's
who's on a lap? Harmon's on a lap. Atlas says lap. Wilmar Stalin's lap and he went wide, I believe.
Very wide. And
J Mac and box. Collapse is going to be the next person to set a lap, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go on board with Collapse. Or Archie boy for you. Bottom guy, 17.
Yeah, I'll wait on him.
Good battery savage from the debutant here. Into the bus stop chicane. No throttle in the corner whatsoever. What's his lap gonna be? A 45-1.
Not great, not terrible. Could be better, could be worse.
Now let's go on board with Nitro.
Yes.
Already down to 60% battery.
Purple sector 1.
You can smell the full traction control through here, and it's disgusting. That's besides the point. As it goes
I just wanted,
down the hairpin into the left hand and going downhill in radium. Let's see if he can keep it flat. He does not keep it flat. He lifts.
I just
that
want
shows
to
the
add
amount
that
of balls a man have. Clearly not many.
1.5. Purple sector 2 from Nitro.
Will he be able to set the fastest lap? Will he be able to knock his teammate, Zev King, off the pole position?
I think yes, is my theory, my guess.
Let's see. Will he go to pole? No, he doesn't.
Whoa!
He is
the
second person
of a second.
Still the second person to go on the 42s. But now let's see, it's a Haas gonna come across the line. Is that a rise? No, it's not. It's cryptic. 210s down. Deploy used. This is not good. Yeah, this is not gonna be an improvement.
No, that's not.
Oh, never mind, it is!
Whoa!
43-3 for the Englishman.
But
Gab also starting his lap. Wee Menace on the lap as well. Zev King might be on a lap as well. Zev King is on a lap as well. He's on for another improvement.
Whoa, that's very interesting.
Oh, loses it on the bus stop chicane. Wee Menace invalidated. Harmon invalidated as well. Gonna start his lap. Yep, nothing happening.
What can Gap do?
Is this Adam Lowe's gonna go over the line? He's gonna set his lap. 310 improvement goes to a 43-4. Only improving one position. Then we have another McLaren from Weemaness Boxing. We have a Red Bull. Who's that? Mooney, Burke. Both on outlap as well. Let's go to the kick. J-Max is about to set his first lap.
Gap, meanwhile, Gap now into the last chicane. And he pits. Okay, that was. And what can J-Mac do?
J-Max going to his first lap.
144.3.
40.3.
We have seen worse laps. And now we are on board with Brooke as she is about to go on her first flying lap.
Is that so? Yep. This is a RB who's blocking the track. Harmon blocking the track for Brooke.
But why is she constantly getting blocked? On the last flying lap she also got blocked by Nitro, and it's just unnecessary.
Going into the first chicane, 31.2 for the sector 1. No fastest, but personal improvement.
And now she is nearing those fast corners. Can she take them full, flat out? Sorry. No. Slight center technique.
Brooke needs to learn her ERS management because this is terrible.
Better than last lap, we have to give that to her. Not good, but better.
Will it go into deploy used? Some people, I don't get how it works, but
yeah, me neither. I guess just don't use as much in the corners.
Yeah, I think I just saw on Google there is a maximum amount of ERS you can use. I think that might be the green bar, you know?
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, it's the green bar.
Yeah, and that is a 144.8 from Jesus Christ. Shut up, man. Leave me alone, okay? I had a long day.
Long day. Blah, blah, blah. All I can hear is yap, yappity, yap, yap. Everyone is on their out lap. J-Mac is improving on this lap.
What, by 1.5 tenths. And down.
See what he can do. Sliding makes it stick. Smell the full TC. Now let's see how he. It's gonna deploy. It's gonna deploy, J-Mac. Be careful.
What are you doing? That's. I think his main problem isn't going to be the deploy, but
Wilmot retired.
That's also interesting.
In a pits, I think.
Yeah. And down into the last chicane. What can J-Mac do?
Evaluate on the last corner.
That's
now let's go on board with our pole sitter, Zev King. He went out of his lap. Is he gonna give Nitro slipstream? Looks like he is.
That's
Nitro coming up a Rouge now.
That's some
Zev King.
Great teamwork. Is Zev King actually going to? What happened
J-Mac
there?
got a penalty
With Wilmot. Whoa. And I just want to point out that was perfect teamwork from the two Mercedes, right there. That's beautiful.
We menace 1 second improvement goes to P3 unnoticed, but.
And we are watching Nitro finishing his lap. What can he do?
What time will Arise be sending? So there's a lot of battery left in the final straight.
And into the chicane. What can he do?
Bust up chicane. Full throttle, pedal to the middle. No
Oh,
improvement.
close.
Gab
Very.
with a 5/10 improvement goes to
Whoa.
P4. Cryptic now in the last chicane as well. Deploy used again. Cryptic does not learn from his mistake, does he?
And
He does
now
not improve. Now let's go
Jonathan
to
overtaking
Nitro.
Atlas.
1/10 up. Looks like he's going to take pole. And Nitro takes
Power
pole.
by
A
3/10.
42-3.
Once again, great teamwork.
Will Adam Lowell destroy the party at the Mercedes HQ? No, he won't.
No.
And that is qualifying.
That was just gorgeous teamwork right there. Almost forgot my Duolingo streak.
What?
I almost forgot my Duolingo.
What language are you learning?
Dutch?
Dutch.
Yes.
My language.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Your language is just like German and English combined on
Shut
from
up.
Wish.
We have Nitrogen Pole, Zev King second, third Wee Menace with a very good lap in the end. Gap fourth, Cryptic seventh, Arise 6, Adam Low 7th, Smoke Hunter 8th, Torn Jake 6, Harmon 10th. That's all I could remember. Do you think about the day we were sit down, smoking wine and drinking?
Okay, also interesting, I just didn't get shown the
right
fucking
back.
race director, also interesting. And I guess I'm commentating this race start without Clipsy. We have a Mercedes front
and away
row.
we go!
Ah, my ears!
Nitro will keep the lead into turn
Oh,
1,
no,
and
no,
he's coming
he
out the
won't.
back!
Crash! What happened there?
Wait, what happened?
Adam, contact I think, and Nitro also. Weeman is
Zev King
now
taking the lead.
Weeman is now on P2. Can gap overtake Nitro down the straight.
Nitro has done a Lando Norris. 2 Poopergen. Torn Jake already moving up 3 positions in the race start. Incredible start from him. Adam Law losing 10 positions. Does he have damage? Think he does?
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, looks like he. Yeah, no wing. Brooklyn's also losing 4 positions. Does she have any damage?
That's
No damage from
no.
Brooklyn, just terrible start from her. Now let's see what Nitro can do. Can he be able to keep his head cool and catch back up to first?
Now we see the possible
You can see when you're on
strategies.
Reminister's POV, he has underfueled. His fuel tank is yellow, which means he is underfueled.
I think he's going to gamble for a safety car.
Yeah. If he doesn't, he might be cooked.
Yeah, it's like really gambling his race right now. And
Seth King, never mind. I'm not gonna say that because that's boring.
yeah.
Is it the other way?
Adam in the pits because of his broken front wing. Now into a Rouge, going up into the straight. Will we see any important overtakes? Yes! Weeman is overtaking Sefking! And
will we now be able to move off?
Will he be able to get a gap between the two? No, he cannot! Gets overtaken!
Sefking goes around the outside!
Contact! Oh!
What a beautiful move from Sefking!
Contact!
I spit it on my monitor!
That's great for you, but there was contact.
Riemann is now immediately under attack from Nitrogen. Burning ERS will go around the outside. He's gonna try.
Yes, he does.
He's gonna try. Riemann is lagging. Riemann is lagging.
That's Nitro back up into P2.
Riemann is
contact!
Stupid dive from him there.
Yeah. And that brings Gap up to P3 onto the podium. And can Arise attack Gap or can he not?
Let's see.
And
Arise
he's
is gonna go for
trying. Can he do it?
Around the outside.
And now to the inside. Yes, he can. But it's close.
Oh, what a move. Gap was on the outside.
And what was that Ferrari doing? I think there was a small corner.
Arise now with the DRS. Gap already under attack by Torn Jake into turn 1. And McLaren goes off.
That's Menace. That's Wee Menace. Going
Menace goes off.
into the gravel. What an interesting first 3 laps. And what
Arise gonna overtake Nitro.
Overtake and that is a beautiful executed move. Will Nitro fall back even more? They go into the corner 3 wide. Contact between corner and Gap. And now what's between Jake? What is going on here? And Gap locks up, but he can defend his position.
This overtake from Arise was needed.
Jake and Cryptic going past Jake. Now damn. Meanwhile, Arise gaining, building a big gap between himself and Nitro.
Very interesting start of the race.
Yeah, and
Nitro not being able to hold up or stay with Arise. And barely keeping it in. Zevking has burned all of his ERS down to 10%.
But he still got that big gap in between himself and Arise. Meanwhile, Brooke gaining 2 places. No, Brooke is gaining positions like crazy. Adam with the 3 seconds for track limits, I suppose. What can Brooke do? Can Brooke defend her positions that she has just gained? Yes, she can. Yeah, and she is back onto the position she started at. And now what can we see? Archie and what Harman with 3 seconds for track limits. Brooke is now the only person that hasn't gained or lost any positions.
Let's see if we can invite Weeminus back.
Never mind, didn't say anything. Brooke, it's a very close battle at the rear, middle, and yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wheel contact between Brookless and Bundes. Brookless up to P11. Wilmot with 3 seconds.
Weeminus does not have me added, so he will not be able to join back unless you have him added.
I don't. What happened? There was
what the fuck? Cryptic crashed. Safety car.
And that is exactly what, who was it? That was exactly what Menace has gambled for, but it's not, yeah.
Arise is taking the risk. He is on sauce.
Connor also pitting. What can we see now?
What tire is
Brookles
Arise going to go to? I
up to
think,
P10.
to medium. Arise goes to mediums. He's got Harmon with a penalty as well.
And that was a
This saves nitrogen.
Brookles in the pits. She has gone to fresh mediums, I think it is.
Yeah, everyone on soft box to hards.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Unlike Arise, you went to... Oh fuck, we need to get wee menace in, mate. Oh my.
I don't have him added, so I can't do anything for him right now. And meanwhile, we see Seth King leading the pack. And that is also perfect for Adam, who can now catch up again. Will we see a comeback? I think we will have a safety car come in this lap because everyone has nicely lined up. Yeah. Or also maybe not. And Menace has yet to join in again. And we have a safety car in this lap.
Safety car in this lap.
And how will Seth King restart the race? And it looks like a restart
safety car
without
restart is gonna be fucked. Because our rice is bought, or we meant is bought.
Anyways, when will Seth King reach
Oh no, never mind, we meant is bought. Don't fuck it up.
and a rice down the inside.
And I'm low 10
Adam with
seconds
10
retires.
seconds. And Harman trying to regain his position. And down to a Rouge we see no critical moves, I think. Of course, we managed to spot
3 penalties already for the top 6.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna go down the inside of nitrogen.
P2!
What an overtake!
Harman goes off
Nitro
track!
left flabbergasted.
Harman down to P6 because he went onto the gravel. What happened there? And now we have a rise on P2, Nitro on P3, and small corner on P4. What?
Hold on, I'm just gonna check something real quick.
Yeah. And meanwhile, broke up to P9, of course, because of we Menace's bot dropping back. And we see no significant position changes. Meanwhile, oh, can Connor take nitrogen down the inside?
Oh!
Yes, he can. But Nitro
gonna try and switch the switchback.
No, he cannot.
Nitro gets cooked.
And but he has the toe now onto the straights and the DRS.
Yeah, Gab barely holding on to DRS. Still has it.
And now
Nitrogen gonna go for a move. No DRS needed. Cleanly swoops by.
Very easy.
An absolute
A rise
up to
down
pace to stay within.
A rise on P1. A rise on P1.
Nitro now needs to hurry up and get within the DRS zone of Zev King.
And Zev King is losing quite some time to a rise. Never mind. Yes, he is. And we already 8/10ths behind, almost 7.5/10ths behind, and we he's scanning again. No, he isn't. And Seth King almost out of the DRS zone.
Oh my, looks like oh my god, Arise has gapped them both. He's on the mediums, new mediums, and the rest off the box.
That's whoa.
He's in the lead with new mediums, and the rest are off the box. I think this might be wraps.
Yeah. Harman down the inside. It's a close battle between Harman and Gap. Harman now with the DRS onto the main straight. And not the main straight, the long straight after Rouge. What can he do? Harman goes around the outside, easy overtake. Meanwhile, small corner holds overtaken Nitro. Brook up to P8 already.
You just gotta take it over real quick, because I'm doing something.
Yeah, yeah. And we see a rise with 9/10 gap onto Seth King.
I just noticed Small Connor's overtaken Nitro.
That's what it just said!
Oh.
Harman will, meanwhile, with a 3-second penalty. And Seth King is now officially out of the DRS zone. Up to a rise. Small Connor also over 1 second behind. Nitro getting very close to Small Connor. What can he do onto the straight? And he pits.
Who boxes?
Nitro.
Nitro.
Nitro for now. That is
Goes on to the hards. I mean, the chance of him winning right now is so little because Arise has boxed already.
And
he doesn't need to box anymore.
And he has the faster tires, I believe.
Yeah, for now.
And Arise gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. The gap between him and Seth King getting bigger and bigger and bigger each second. Yeah.
Arise now also knows what he needs to do.
Yeah.
He only needs to keep the car on track and keep the tires from puncture, and he's won.
And now we have Harman in the pits. Brooke now up to P6. And she has already pitted, I believe. Yes, Brooke has already pitted. Bundes also gaining 10 positions. And Arise already 2 seconds gap on Seth King. And Seth King now going into the pits.
Yeah. Arise has
What happened to Adam? He retired in the pits. Why did he retire again? I
think he just didn't want to.
Yeah. And we have Brook up to P5 already.
Zev came with a 3-second time penalty. Oh my.
That.
I mean, just look at the mini-map. Look where the Mercedes are and look at the Haas up front of Arise.
That's a
He doesn't need to box
huge gap. Let's see who else.
I think
has
something
to
happened with
pit.
Zev King. Nitro under attack from Atlas.
And can Atlas go into the inside? No, he cannot. But now with the DRS, can he stay close? What will Atlas do? And Atlas barely even in the DRS zone. He lost a big amount of time to Nitro. But I did not expect these three to be on the podium for the moment. Rice, Connor and Gab were not on my list, I'm going to be honest.
Arise wasn't.
No, I don't know.
Brooklyn's also having the race of her life.
Yeah, from P12 up to P5, that is quite the achievement. And not to mention that she does not have to pit anymore. I think no one has to pit anymore. Yeah.
Oh my god, how this race is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Why is Brooklyn's car going so slow?
I would make a joke about the car's performance, but she is driving a Red Bull and it is equal performance, so...
Oh my! 2 people got a penalty. That is Kenya, who was having the race of a lifetime.
But can J-Mac now overtake Brook? Doesn't look like it yet, but he's very, very close. Also, Seth King, down the inside. Oh,
crash.
contact! And that is entirely his fault. What was he thinking? And now Brooke can pull away again, getting a little, and Seth King around the outside. And Brooke will say thank you for the gap. But now Seth King will have an easy game overtaking her, I believe. But that move was unnecessary, the dive bomb. It just cost him time and yeah. And Chamek, 3 seconds. Oh, and Seth King.
Safety car.
What happened there? Was that Wilmot?
This has... I don't know.
I think it was
Might be.
because he's really far behind, and he's pitting, but
Nitro is very cooked.
Yeah, it has to be Wilmot because he's pitting and he already has 2 pit stops. But we do not exactly know what happened there. This could go either way for Brooke. Bundesdnft.
Oh, what? Did that just happen?
Yeah, I think it's... We have Jake now driving past.
Oh, he's lost a tire.
What? When did that happen? What? And yeah, Arise in the pits again, but he still comes out at P2. Brooke now up to P. Arise on P1. Brooke up to P2 now. J-Mac right behind her, then Jonathan Mooney, then Connor, then Nitro, Gab, Archie, Atlas, Seth, Harman, Jake, and Wilmot.
This has essentially saved Nitro's race.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It's just noticed. And whoa! J-Mac almost crashing into the back of Brooke. What was that move? Not necessarily not needed, nothing. That's just plain, yeah, I don't even know. 6 laps to go. What will happen in these 6 laps? But now, will the drivers on hard pit or not? That is the big question here. But I would suggest not to pit. And Harman retired. Did he also lose a tire? I think he did. And this safety car is just going to keep going and going and going and going. Yeah.
Let's see what the drivers can do. Only 6 laps more remaining. Arise on the freshest tires of them all and still in the lead. I wonder
How?
how,
I
I
wonder
wonder
why.
why.
Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky and all that I can see. It's just a little. This race is just, yeah. And but just imagine if the race ends like this, if Brooke can keep that position, this would be her best finish in this season, I believe. Yes, her best result was a P3 in Japan, was it? Yeah. Safety car in this lap. Finally. You still tackle it? I guess he is gone for now. Yeah. And Atlas, 10 seconds for a collision with Archie. This will drop him back very far. When will Arise go on the throttle? We will see shortly. And he accelerates right now. Can Brooke keep up? No. She is dropping very far back. Will J-Mac overtake her down the straight after Eau Rouge? We will see. What else is happening at the moment? Not much, I think. But Brooke is starting to gain again. And we see Gap up to P4, Tuan Jake up to P9. But the action will be in the front, I believe, between Brooke and J-Mac. Sorry. And J-Mac very close behind Brooke, but can his teammate overtake him? Now, will he get in between? Will Gap go between? Yes! What happened with J-Mac? J-Mac let Gap pass, but can Brooke defend against Gap? We will see. It's very close. I can remember, to be honest. And we see, can Gap go around the inside? He's 500ths of a sec, 300. It's very close between them. Yeah. And now onto the straight, but Brooke now without ERS. It was a contact, I think there was, and we see he's braking earlier than Brooke. Can he go around the inside? No, he cannot. Will Brooke defend? Brooke is gaining a gap, is getting a gap between them, but Gap is catching up. Atlas, meanwhile, retired. But now, can Gap overtake with ERS? Yeah, he will most likely be able, and he goes to the inside. Yes, he can overtake. Can Brooke retaliate? Brooke is staying close. Wilmot retired. What happened there? Oh! Jonathan Mooney with a big error. Meanwhile, Gap, Brooke losing the connection to Gap while J-Mac is getting closer and closer. What is going on with Brooke right now? She's just losing. Nitro up to P4 and Seth King down to P6. But now Brooke is under pressure from Nitro. It's very close again. But can Nitro go to the inside? Brooke defends the inside. Brooke defending very nicely. And this is payback for the quality time. For the quality difference. Finally, we have Gap up to P2. Nitro putting pressure on Brooke. It goes
around the outside of Brooke.
He cannot overtake. Brooke still defending like a lion.
Oh, and Nitro also gets overtaken by Zed King.
Whoa!
Well, they played Team King and let Zed King through. Zed King with the late set.
That was dangerous. Nitro down to P6 at the moment. Archie getting in between the two Mercedes. Seth King staying close behind Brooke. What's happening here? And now with the DRS,
Seth King could still be able to be on for a possible P2.
Seth cannot catch up to Brooke. Now get. Oh! Whoa! Careful there, Seth. I think Seth is going into aggressive mode. Go! And he goes to the inside. He cannot. What is he doing? And He is staying very close behind her, but he cannot overtake.
Zev King going very aggressive this last lap.
Oh! Whoa!
Nitro now going for the move on claps. Oh, and Nitro gets killed. He gets put into
Whoa!
a wall.
No! Meanwhile,
Nitro gets put into a wall.
Brooke still defending, like a lion against Seth King. Seth King. Oh! Fuck, I dropped my controller.
What?
Seth King made contact with Brooke, and that because Brooke oversteered a bit. But what can Seth do? He goes to the outside. She can defend.
He needs to stay back.
But he is running low on ERS. Brooke, meanwhile, still with 50% remaining.
He gets hit by Torn Jake.
And that's... yeah. Archie up to P5.
Now,
Can
let's
Archie
see.
put pressure on Seth? Archie closer to Seth than Seth is close to Brooke.
I think Torn Jake has fucked Zev King's chances of overtaking Brooke here. Yeah. He's totally fucked it for Brooke.
Tron Jake with 3 seconds.
Zev King! It's close! They got down in that chicane!
Whoa, 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 whoa! What is Seth doing? It's way too close to comfort. What will he do?
Whoa.
And what is he doing?
Try and go
What is
in
he
the circle
doing?
where Nitro got taken out.
Oh,
God! And he taps
Brooke!
Brooke. He taps Brooke.
That was stupid from Seth, and that has to give that has to be a penalty. He just completely fucked the race in the last corner. What was that? What was that? Can I turn the stream off in the background, please? It fucks off. Fucks up. Fucks off, yeah. And yeah, and he gives the position back,
wait,
but
that
still.
Was you? Wait, what? The fuck? I need to turn the stream audio off.
Yeah, but that was.
Arise wins the race.
But that move up to Brooke in the last corner was stupid and unnecessary. Yeah, I think you might have to screenshot the. Never mind. And what a podium we have here.
I'll just make sure I'll record it for if you don't get it, but
Yeah. Yeah, actually, we have a Rise Gap, Archie on the podium. Brooklyn somehow up to P4 again, what? I don't get it. Yeah.
yeah.
How? I don't understand this, to be honest. But still not a move that had to be made. And quite a lot of incidents, but yeah. Do we
Let's see
have?
what happened to Atlas?
Do we have any?
Atlas just gets turned into.
Yeah. Do we have any interviews?
What the
I
fuck?
don't.
I mean,
so.
You can ask. Ask.
Any? Okay. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
How do you
Get
make
him.
make the letter speak on Discord?
Just put a hashtag in front of it.
Actually?
Hashtag space.
That's so.
And then type what you want.
So Rice, no. Yeah, Brooke said. And J-Mac also. Yo! Can Colin just say that? Is he allowed to do that?
Yeah, he's allowed. He's allowed. But...
Okay. Cause that's like
Um.
really out of pocket. Can you add them, because I don't have any of them on PlayStation, I think.
Yeah, I'll add them.
Yeah, thanks. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe, cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
Shut the fuck up, please.
Sorry.
Get me annoying now! Fuck's sake! Alright, that's Brooke invited. Now we need Formula J Mac. Is he still in here? He's not. Jonathan Mooney is now. Let's just add friend. Now we just need J Mac for. Do you want to ask the question, Sekuru, or?
I let you do this because you're secondary commentator. Bum, 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 bum.
He has. Let's see where he is.
Yeah.
Oh, right, found him. Right, there's Jonathan.
Yeah.
Now let's just wait on J Mac. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh well. Alright. Brooke, let's start with you. So how did your race go from this perspective?
I mean, well, really shit quality. Can I swear?
Yeah, sure. Just not like there's a boundary, of course, but
Yeah. Okay, well, I had a shit quality.
yeah.
As usual, it seems to be. And I mean, the race start wasn't great either. I was just stuck down there until, I think it was the safety car that got me in the points, and then just really defended for my life, to be honest. Just using.
Yeah,
Sorry, go on.
we saw you got unlucky in the end with Zev King. What happened there?
I mean, like, he's in his fight for the title, obviously. He's gonna be pushing for it. I'm in the fight for, a seemingly rare podium, and it's just, it happens. Like, I was annoyed when it happened. I mean, you probably saw. I was pissed, but like, it happens, and I still finished in P4 somehow with a very ballsy move into the penultimate corner.
And did you exceed your previous thoughts? Because you said, I want to build back race and...
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, I want to build back momentum.
Yeah, I absolutely exceeded it. I was like, even if I got like P11, I was like, okay, right, we finished the race, we finished it cleanly. We get points next race, but I mean, we got a fucking Red Bull 4.5. Pre-pence. So, definitely exceeded it.
Alright, Secure, you got any questions?
No, sir.
Alright, then we'll head on to our debutant in the Red Bull as well. Good, how are you? How did your race go from your perspective? Yeah. Did you have any goals heading into this race, as this was your debut race, of course? Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. I'm speechless, to be honest. Do you have any goals for the remaining of the season? As you join in round 7 of the 10, of course. Do you have like any championship position you wanna try and get? Yeah, and that happened with you both scoring big points for the team. Now, Secure, please just ask one more question.
Sorry, let me just quickly think,
Alright, well then, we'll be ending the stream after this chaotic Belgium Grand Prix. Secure, I'll give you the final words.
I hope everyone here has a good evening, a good night, and tomorrow a good morning. And with that,